From 12:39 to 1:11 p.m. on Tuesday, the 5th of July, 2022, are the 6th day hour of the 6th of the 12th month of 1443. I had these stones on me as follows: the right and the left, in the positions indicated, and had the following experience, which I will relate and try to interpret before repeating the operation. A blue glow fell upon a tight circle of prehnite boulders. Then red smoke filled the brightened yellow air as the clearish sands and thin white was uncovered before the mountain. The feeling was as calm and content as these clearish bits fell down, was washing away the dirt and grime. One could feel its heaviness. By that time, it was as if the stones were gone. I was in a place where each of the three things in the scenes was used by me. In the first scene, a beast rose from the ground of a more worldly environment. The lament that Uriel told John Dee and Edward Kelly was not true was in the Enochian, carved in crystal and placed upon my neck. The beast then followed its curiosity around and learned. It eventually attained to its terrestrial glory, and that's the second kingdom of glory in the LDS view of the afterlife. 2. In the second, and what's that word supposed to be? In the center of a land, guided people to it, and the edges of the island were the signs of another's inner guidance, and that brought them in. Thus, the celestial glory, the first heaven according to the LDS view of the afterlife, was achieved. I was given the Enochian lament in silver with the tablet of princes and kings, the 12x7 tablet of heart, flesh, and skin on the back to wear over my chest. Thus, I attained to lunar glory. 3. I was again shown a place of harsher climate where the various aspects of not of nature, and items spoke to them. I was given the golden talisman, which was hanged over my navel. Then, even the planetary spheres, like the sun and moon, communicated to me, and I attained to my astral and celestial glories. The latter is the third and highest of the kingdoms of glories in the LDS mythology. When the golden talisman connected to that in the surface of the earth, the beings were divided like by their Aristotelian essences. I was shown that the right to left ordered great table could be used to find demon names of such as the governors, Tabas, in the left to right order of the transliteration, being the way to find the 92, Dobyx, the kings being in likewise, and the seniors being reversed the same. You know, the transliterations are left to right, but the way to read Enochian is right to left, so you transfer them on top of each other to find out the order, reading right to left on the left to right, and then you find it. I awoke as if I got hours more sleep than I did, or a full night's, days too, this time of year, sleep. Then I felt the stones, heavier than before. I laid there blissed, and thinking it over as I rose. Animate or inanimate, there was a response by it to my worship of Yod, as with all is of abundance, without the treating them as gods. So the second, something about an appearing or something like that, but it just doesn't look right. Something, and so, here we have examples of the 12 by 7 tables. Somehow they were combined and shown in the vision. We have the laments, another table, the so-called false lament. We've also had the more standard lament shown there, and without all the words and stuff, the golden talisman, but the explanation of the golden talisman as shown there. One trumpeter, 3 ensign bearers, 6 seniors, 1 king, 5 princes, 5 crosses in your air. As in your quadrant, because the same is true with all of them. And so we have air being red, fire being white, garlic green for water, and earth being like dark berries. I'm thinking that the appearance was something like a hand or something. Yawn, 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 is with abundance. Heavens which dwell in the sixth Aethyr, the Aethyr of appearances, again dividing the mind, are the understanding, the starter of action, was, is, and will be, are authoritative in parts of the earth, and carry out the judgment to the highest. To you it is so, and behold the face of your deity, the source of comfort, whose eyes are like the brilliance of the heavens, which provided you for the government of the earth and her ineffable variety, furnishing you with a profound understanding to dispose all things according to the divine intervention of him that rules the holy throne, and rose in the beginning, saying, the earth, let her be governed by its parts, and let there be division in her, and it be displeased with itself, the course of her, let it run with the heavens, and like a handmaid, let her serve them. One season let it confuse one another, and let there be no creatures on or in her the same. All her parts, let them differ in their qualities, and let there be no one creature equal to another. The reasoning of mankind, let them drive out and weed out one another, and the dwelling places their names. The work of man and its showiness, deface the buildings of him, let them become caves for the beast of the field. Confuse the understanding of her with darkness. Why? It turns from me. I made mankind. One occasion let her be known, and another time with a stranger, because she's a slut's bed, and the residence of him that is fallen. Heavens, lift up the lower heavens underneath you, and let them serve you. Govern the governors, cast down such as fall, bring forth with these that increase, destroy the rotten. No place let it remain in one number. Add and subtract until the stars be numbered. Move and appear before the covenant of his mouth, which he has avowed unto us in his justice. Open the mysteries of creation, and make us partakers of undefiled knowledge. Mother Yaks des Praf Maz Kies Sax Tomp Va Vamp Zird. Nyekausanyr kausko odthiethius bausias rasieda non kago hulum nyekmadoyan man yaud bulyorm saba Ouaunakies love Kuyefyas Piripsol de Sabrasa non kaf nitaib Kauske Odtielem Adapahat Dumplus to what non kaf Cows Umalarasan tuv glomarbiari yadoigo torlap yaurap gohvul cows katabaurn sanyer or curious dios Europoil tiobal stier tiob no one terror spa odoramneslina Ils aptielum parnge pieripsax ota cobralust boapius laniebum of cosiemp arcurius dios ogtoltorn mircatiobulioton paumben dios moaspian or curious dios Aglatol torn parak asimp cordies do polod fifth falls the sumnad ud farget bamzuma was cunyes fra udavavox tonbungors katub noas metangis livieth mong vankelp Tielemor spagli moahul cordies la capiamao yixomaxiep orca cocasum gosa bagrin piatianta babylon ud farget tidok bovium mander yax tors boar yax Uroka boarpe tabaure periazar tabas adrapan cors tadovix yolcam periaze arcuas your outbasak tetting repair paxet sagacor bamalob perzar kakrang aoi vi kornpet Tors of Zakar Zamran Aspet Sib Monadas Svrzastia Baltan Udo Kiklik Ozazma Plaple Yadman. What is your experience and interpretation of my vision? What is your vision and interpretation of that? And remember, these stones, this would be the right, this would be the left, because I lay on my back when I put the stones on, my chest or my forehead or wherever I tend to have them.